Hiya, how you doing? So, as we said in the first video, we're going to take you through a series of videos on Windows PC 8. But what I'd like to do is start with a video on a bit of an overview around the Windows PC 8 Tablet Edition. So why Windows PC 8 then? Windows PC 8 is massively different from something you'll have used before. Right now you're probably an expert in using the likes of Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows XP, because you probably use one of those every single day. Now, it's been marketed as the biggest change since Windows 95 in the way that the operating system works. The first thing that you'll notice when you go to use your Windows 8 Tablet Edition device is that there's no more start bar. That's a massive change for the way that you use the device. So what I thought I'd like you to do in this video is give you a bit of an overview and show you some good hints and tips that's going to set you up in good stead to begin your Windows 8 Tablet Edition experience. Enjoy that. Enough talking about how much it's changed, let me show you what it looks like. So just like any other device, we need to find out how to get it unlocked. So right now this is your lock screen. You'll find out later on we can actually customise this to unlock the device from your lock screen, slide up the way. And there you have it. This is our Windows PC 8 user interface. Now, as you can see, the user interface has got lots of different little squares on it. What these little squares are tiles, and some of them are what we call live tiles. As you can see, some of these tiles are actually moving about. You've got the weather changing, you've got different things trending across the UK and Europe from your Bing search engine. What I'd like to do just now is show you a couple of things that are going to get you in a good starting position to actually navigate the devices. The first thing I'd love to show you is the thing we call the charm bar. Now, the charm bar is going to be key to navigating around the Windows 8 experience. What we do to get the charm bar is slide our finger from the right hand side and it brings up the charm bar. The things that are in the charm bar are the likes of search. What you can do is you can search all your apps, you can search while you're in an app, or you can search through your files and your settings from there. Other thing in the charm bar we would have is basically the share section. For instance, if you're looking at a picture or on a website and you want to share it, you can send it as a message, an email, or share it over social networking. The devices section is basically if you've added a printer or any Bluetooth headsets, anything like that, this is where you would manage those connections. Let's just return back to our main screen. Last but not least, in the charm bar is our settings, where we can get access to our volume, our power, our keyboard, and also our wireless settings. So taking a look back again at our tiles, from time to time you might want to change the way these tiles look. Now we can do this by simply lightly touching on it and dragging it to where you want it to go. So you might think you use that one more often, you want to bring it to the front. If you don't want something on there, you use this gesture. Now take Skype for instance, we don't want to use that anymore. We can slide it down, slide our finger down, and this bottom bar pops up. You'll notice. I'll talk a wee bit more about this bottom bar in a second, but we can do what we call unpin from the start screen. Now, all these tiles right now are pinned, so I don't want that one pinned anymore, so I'll just unpin that. Now don't worry, you've not deleted it. As you can see, it's not on the screen. It was Skype we took away. We want to see if we've still got it or you want to use Skype. You can bring up that bar we were looking at earlier on by just dragging your finger up and clicking all apps. And you can still see we still have Skype at the moment. What I've done though, earlier on we downloaded Twitter and I want to pin that to my start screen. I use the same gesture by sliding down, pin it to the start screen, go back to my start screen by using the start screen button, and you see it comes on at the end, and I can use that gesture we used earlier on and slide it anywhere I want to slide it. Another couple of things that you might want to be able to do on there is use the internet. Now you can use the internet by using your Internet Explorer. Now what this device does, it comes pre-installed with Internet Explorer 10 on there. Alright. From Internet Explorer 10, it also gives you Flash Player, which is really handy for when you're watching videos. Internet Explorer app. Now we can navigate through the internet just like we normally do on our PCs at home or on our devices by using the address bar and going to maybe our favourites. Another common thing that you do at home is maybe open a new tab, and to do so on the Windows PC8 Internet Explorer 10, drag down from the top, hit the little plus. I've got some favourites saved, I'll use Bing, and you can see the different tabs that I've got and switch between them by doing that. Now, from time to time you might want to do some multitasking. Now, Windows 8 is fantastic for that because you can watch two things at the one time. So to multitask on the device, you would use this gesture. What you would do is you'd have something open, like we've got the internet here. You would drag down from the top, now you've got it at your finger, drag it over to one side, and what you can do is tap on there and open something else. And you can have both. If you wanted to return back to one of them, or just keep one on your screen, grab this little bar and push it to whatever side you want. What you can also do is go back through each individual app that you had open by using this gesture. So we'll bring the internet back and it comes back to the forefront. Now, what Windows 8 really does really well is it works very efficiently with your battery and stuff. So sometimes there's not a real need to close down your apps, but if you did want to, the same gestures we've done before, drag it down, and this time just throw it down the bottom, and that's that app closed. Now, we do have our lovely little start screen here with all our tiles and our live tiles on it, but sometimes we do want to have a quick look at the desktop. Now that's quite similar to your Windows 7 or your Vista that you've seen before. By clicking your desktop icon, you will see your desktop here. So you get your likes of your recycle bin and your file explorer, for instance, if you wanted to go and look at your videos, musics or pictures you've got on the device and use that as your navigation, you can. To return back to your start menu, click your Windows screen and there you go. That's you back at your live tiles. Now that you've watched me do all the things on the tablet, why don't you take this time just now to have a go yourself at what I've just done, or have a wee look on Albert if you've not got the tablet there to research more. Another great thing to research on is a Microsoft website. Why don't you have a practice at it? Enjoy.